If you have a house help, you really need to listen to this story. My husband and I have 3 kids, 6 years, 3 years, and a 6-month-old baby. I work as a banker and he's a marine engineer. After each delivery, my mom usually stays with me for almost a year to help with the kids, so I never worry when she's around. But after my last baby, my mom suddenly fell sick and my sister in London had to take her. Before she left, I started looking for a house help through an agency. Luckily, I found a 22-year-old girl. She told me she stopped school at primary 4. I offered to put her back in school while she stayed with us. She could attend classes and still take care of our kids later, but she refused. Since she didn't want to go to school, I agreed to pay her a certain amount of salary the agency mentioned. Then I also gave her an extra in the middle of the month just to make sure that she's comfortable, because I didn't know how much the agency would give her. Before she moved in, I ran medical tests on her to be sure she was clean and healthy for my children. Her job was simple: feed the kids, bathe them, and put them to sleep. I had other staff who came every 2 days to cook and clean. 3 months after she moved in, my 6-year-old started complaining about stomach pain. At first, I thought it was a normal thing, but soon after, the second child started complaining too. Even my 6-year-old stomach started getting bloated. Since it was a Friday, I called in sick, took my children to hospital. They ran tests on both children and the results showed it was food poisoning. When we got home, I called all my domestic staff, including the maid, and warned them to be careful with the children's food. But the problem kept happening. Almost every month, the kids fell sick with the same symptom. They were getting thinner and weaker every time. When my husband came home from work, I told him everything. He suggested we install cameras in the house, but without telling the staff, so we could secretly monitor what was going on. That weekend, I gave all the staff, including the maid, 2 days off so the cameras could be installed. Anytime my husband is around, he stays home for months, and strangely, during his stay, there was no food poisoning at all. The kids were fine. He checked the cameras every day and everything looked normal. 2 days after he traveled back to work, I was less busy at the office and I decided to check the camera live on my phone. What I saw shocked me. I saw the maid coming out of the toilet with a cup in her hand. There was no camera inside the toilet, so I didn't know what was inside the cup. She walked straight to the kitchen, straight to my children's food. I kept watching. She poured whatever was inside that cup into the food and then fed my kids with it. I quickly took screenshots of the footage but kept quiet. I didn't want to alert her. I wanted to catch her properly. When I got home, I asked my kids if their food tasted strange, but they said no. The next day, I checked again, and she did the same thing. This time, I walked into the kitchen immediately and asked her what she was carrying from the toilet to the kitchen. She froze and started looking around, trying to figure out how I knew. She quickly ran back into the toilet and dropped whatever she was holding. I didn't waste time. I left, came back with police officers, and got her arrested. That was when she confessed everything. She said she had been putting her urine in my children's food